Namaskar, a warm welcome to World News and Indian Perspective on All India Radio. This is Prashant Kumar Sinha bringing glimpses of major developments of the day from across the globe. The headlines: India to host Shanghai Cooperation Organization Council of Heads of Government tomorrow. Guru Nanak's teachings reverberate around the world, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the eve of Guru Nanak's birth anniversary. Powerful blast rocks Afghanistan's Ghazni province. 30 people, including 24 security force members, dead. Serum Institute of India SII to apply for emergency authorization of COVID-19 vaccine in the next 2 weeks. And in cricket, Australia defeat India in Sydney to clinch the 3-match series 2-0. India, for the first time, will host the meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO Council of Heads of Government tomorrow in video conferencing format. Vice President of India M. Venkaiah Naidu will lead the Indian delegation. Ahead of the meet, SCO Secretary General Vladimir Norov spoke to Prasar Bharati special correspondent in Beijing Anshuman Mishra on the expectations and challenges ahead in an exclusive interview. He said the leaders will exchange views on deepening cooperation in the trade, economic and investment spheres to overcome the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. The activities of the SCO Business Council and Interbank Association will be reviewed at the meeting.
As a result of our joint work, we have developed an action plan for implementing the program of multilateral trade and economic cooperation, which will be adopted at the upcoming meeting of Council of Heads of Government. I believe that the action plan will help boost economic growth in our countries. The first meeting of the Consortium of Economic and Analytical Centers organized by INDIANSAT, held in August this year, served as a platform for study and comprehensive analysis of factors affecting economic integration within the ACO, taking into account global and regional processes.
He made special mention of Prime Minister Modi's proposal at this year's SCO summit to set up a working group on traditional medicine. At the summit, Prime Minister Modi had also proposed to create a special working group on innovation and startup that could share India's rich experience in the field of startup ecosystem. Under India's chairmanship, the first ever SCO Startup Forum will also be launched this year.
The ACO Startup Forum, organized by India, which was held in October, and the conclave of young scientists scheduled for November 25-28 this year are aimed at encouraging young talents and realizing the huge potential of 800 million people in the ACO space. The issues of creating a working group on startups is being considered.
The first ever SCO digital exhibition dedicated to the common Buddhist heritage will open in New Delhi on Monday to highlight the people-to-people connect in this region. In Afghanistan, a car bomb blast rocked the Ghazni province today, killing at least 30 people and injuring 24 Afghan security force members. Officials said casualties could increase given the intensity and location of the blast. India has strongly and categorically rejected the factually incorrect, gratuitous and unwarranted references to India in resolutions adopted by the Organization of Islamic Conference (OIC) at the 47th session of the Council of Foreign Ministers in Niamey of Niger. The session was held on the 27th to the 28th of this month. External Affairs Ministry in a statement said that India has always maintained that OIC has no locus standi in matters strictly internal to India, including that of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, which is an integral and inalienable part of India. The ministry said it is regrettable that OIC continues to allow itself to be used by a certain country which has an abominable record on religious tolerance, radicalism and persecution of minorities to indulge in anti-India propaganda. India will celebrate the 551st Prakash Parv of Guru Nanak Dev Ji tomorrow. Alluding to the global appeal of Guru Nanak's teachings, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that they echo from Vancouver to Wellington and Singapore to South Africa. The Sikh tradition of service to humanity remains an inspiration to people around the world, he added before extending his warm wishes on the occasion of Guru Nanak Jayanti.
ये गुरु नानक देव जी ही थे जिन्होंने लंगर की परंपरा शुरू की थी और आज हमने देखा कि दुनिया भर में सिख समुदाय ने किस प्रकार कोरोना के इस समय में लोगों को खाना खिलाने की अपनी परंपरा को जारी रखा है। मानवता की सेवा की ये परंपरा हम सभी के लिए निरंतर प्रेरणा का काम करती है।
This is All India Radio giving you the world news. External Affairs Minister of India, Dr. S. Jaishankar, addressed the Indian community of Dubai and Northern Emirates through a virtual meet on Sunday. He expressed his appreciation to the community for the support to fellow Indians during the pandemic. The minister also called on the Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. He conveyed a personal message from Prime Minister Narendra Modi and discussed the prospects for cooperation between the two countries in the post-COVID era. British Foreign Minister Dominic Raab on Sunday said that Britain and the European Union are heading into a very significant week to resolve the deadlock over the trade deal. The talks over a trade deal approach the deadline with serious differences still festering. Several self-imposed deadlines have been missed on differences on competition policy and distribution of fishing rights, amongst others. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has reiterated India's resolve to further enhance the India-Seychelles strategic partnership in the post-COVID era. Concluding his two-day official visit, he called on Seychelles President Pavel Ramakalawan at State House. Speaking to his counterpart Sylvester Radegonde, Dr. Jaishankar discussed the centrality of Seychelles to India's vision of security and growth for all in the region, Sagar, that characterizes India's policy towards the Indian Ocean region. Dr. Gaurav Sharma, newly elected MP in New Zealand, took oath of office in Sanskrit, one of the ancient languages of the world birthed in India.
Gaurav Sharma.
Aham Gaurav Sharma, Satyanishtaya, Shudra Karunen, Vastaviktya cha Ghoshyami, Nishchitam Karomi cha Yat, Vidayanusaram Mahamahim Maharagya Elizabeth Dvitya, Tasya Anuvartinam, Uttradhikarinam cha Prati, Aham Vishwasniya, Nishtavan cha Bhavishyami.
Now, coronavirus updates from around the world. The WHO has confirmed over 61.65 million COVID infections worldwide. Britain has secured an additional 2 million doses of Moderna Incorporation's COVID-19 vaccine candidate. The Serum Institute of India, SII, will apply for emergency authorization of COVID-19 vaccine in the next 2 weeks. Chief Executive of the Institute, Adar Poonawalla, on Saturday said that Covishield is a highly effective vaccine against novel coronavirus. Partnering with global pharma giant AstraZeneca, SII is set to produce COVID-19 vaccine by University of Oxford for low and middle income countries. Dubbed as Covishield, the COVID-19 vaccine is currently in the Phase 3 clinical trial in India. Moving on to sports, Australia defeated India by 51 runs in the second ODI of the three-match series at the Sydney Cricket Ground this evening. Chasing a target of 390 runs, India could manage 338 for 9 in 50 overs. India is celebrating the 151st birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Before we end, let's listen to his favorite bhajan, Vaishnava Jan, by artists from Australia. And with that, we end this bulletin. See you at the same time tomorrow with the next edition of World News.